So in this equation, in this lesson, we are going to solve equations with fractions. So fractions once again, but this time they're on both sides of the equal sign. So like in example 1, we have 1/4 x minus 6 equals negative 3/4 x plus 2. The first thing we did last time was look at the denominator. So we're going to look at both. Both denominators are 4. Both denominators are 4. So the common denominator would be a 4 or an 8 or a 12. I just like to stick with 4. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 4. So 4 times 1/4, remember you can convert that if you want to 0.25. Just your calculator. 1 divided by 4 is 0.25. Will give me 1x. I'm going to write that a little higher. And then a positive times a negative is a negative. 4 times 6 is 24. If you prefer to do it the way we did before, you can put it over 1. 4 times 1 is 4. 1 times 4 is 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. Let's not forget this side. So positive divided by negative is a negative. Actually, I like to do it this way a little faster. I mean, a little better in my head rather than decimals. 4 times 3 is 12. 1 times 4 is 4. 12 divided by 4 is 3. And then 4 times 2 is 8. Now we have x's on both sides of the equal sign. So I'm going to add 3x on the right side. Add 3x on the left side. I get 4x minus 24 should give me 8. So x times 4 minus 24 gave me 8. Inverse operations. So plus 24 plus 24. So 4x equals 32, because 8 plus 24 is 32. And then inverse operation is of times 4 is divided by 4. X equals 8. Let's do it again. Example number 2. Look at the denominators. The denominator is a 2 here, and the denominator is a 3 here. So 2, 4, 6. I'm looking for a common denominator. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 3, 6. Oh, right here. So I'm going to multiply by 6, both sides by 6. Now I like to do this just so I don't forget. So 6 times 1 is 6. 1 times 2 is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Positive times a negative is a negative 18. Let's draw this a little better here. Okay. So a positive into positive is a positive. 6 times 8 is 48. Oh, that's just a regular number. So 6 times 8 is 48. And a positive times a negative is a negative. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 4 is 24. 1 times 3 is 3. 24 divided by 3 is 8. Remember, you can leave this as a decimal, like it would be 1.33333 repeating, and then you could use it. It doesn't matter to me. So x. X is on both sides, so let's add 8x here. Add 8x here. And so 3 plus 8x is 11x minus 18 equals 48. 48. So I took x, I multiplied it by 11. I subtracted 18 and I got 48. So I need to inverse operation. So undo those operations. So plus 18 plus 18 done with that. So 11x equals, that's 50 plus 16 is 66, and then divide by 11. X equals 6. Okay, one more example. 4 plus 1/6x equals 4 minus 5/3 x. So I need to look for common denominators. So 3, 6, 9, 12. I'm counting by threes. Let's count by 6. 6. Oh, that was easy. Multiply by 6. I like to put that over 1 just in case I need it. Okay, so 6. Oh, this is just 6 times 4, which is 24. A positive times positive is a positive. 6 times 1 is 6. 1 times 6 is 6. 6 over 6 is 1. And this is just 6 times 4, which is 24. Oh, again. Positive times a negative is a negative. So 6 times 5 is 30. 1 times 3 is 3. 30 divided by 3 is 10. Okay. I'm actually going to divide this section so it doesn't look confusing. Okay. We have x's on both sides, so let's get rid of these x's. So if it's minus 10x, we need to add 10x so that we get 0 plus 10x. Remember, we put the x's together. So 11x, and that's a positive 24. Equals, oh, there's 24 right here. Okay, so we had x. We multiplied it by 11, we added 24, and we got to 24. Inverse operations, minus 24. Minus 24. Oh, not too bad. 11x equals 24 minus 24 is 0. That might seem weird. That's probably why I'm showing it to you. But then I divide by 11, and I get x equals 0 divided by 11, 0. Maybe I can make that a little nicer. A little, not too much. So 0, 1, negative 1, answer 0. So in order for the equation, let's see if I can do it without messing up this time. All right. To be true, the variable, which is x, must be 0. If the equation is not 0, then the equation will be false. All right. So 4 plus 1 over 6x should equal 4 minus 5 over 3x. Instead of x, I'm going to substitute in 0. So 1/6 times 0 equals 4 minus 5/3 times 0. Remember, we always do PEMDAS. So let's no parentheses, no nothing inside to do. No exponentiation. So we have multiplying and dividing. So 1/6 times 0. Anything times 0 is going to give you 0. So 4 plus 0. And over here, a negative times a positive is a negative, but anything times 0 is still going to give me 0. So I mean, you can put minus 0 if you want. And 4 plus 0 is 4, and 4 minus 0 is 4. All right, thank you. And I guess one last thing though. You can always turn these fractions into decimal. I know some of you are wanting to, but you need, I want you to practice multiplying by the denominator, by a common denominator. Practice multiplying by a common denominator, and using the fractions. Thank you.